don't know who at the school and jumped on my baby, but I promise you they gonna have to come and see about me. Somebody gonna have to give me some answers for why they putting their hands on my baby. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep y'all hands to y'allself. My baby called me crying, telling me, Mama, I'm sorry, Mom. She called me yesterday. As soon as she got to school, she said a girl wanted to fight her. I said, Naya, leave it alone. Don't you worry about it. I said, it's going to be all right. Don't let nobody get you out of your character. Don't let nobody get in your way of you studying, getting your education. Don't worry about what nobody say if they don't put their hands on you. So she went, I said, go and report it to somebody. She goes and she reported to somebody. They put her in ISS just to keep down the situation. Then she called me this morning crying. Ma, I'm so sorry, Ma. I'm so sorry.
All right, I've been on TikTok looking at certain things, and I see a lot of people saying a lot of different things about this situation. And basically, the mother was holding her daughter accountable for a lot of the shit that she did, that she told her to remove a lot of things too, which y'all will see all of that in the video. I'm just letting people know who gonna try to tell me some updates. I done seen damn near everything about this, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, what's up with it, y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video right now. Listen, this situation right here went viral on TikTok a couple of days ago. I'm just not seeing it. One of my supporters hit me up with it, asking me, can I find more videos about it? And I told her, yeah, we're finna get straight into it. So basically, long story short, she was just letting me know that it was a young lady's child whose hair was pulled out at school. She said she didn't want to tell me too much because y'all know I'm not a blogger. These are reaction videos that we do, and sometimes I just bring y'all stuff that's in the news. But basically, you know, we're gonna check this out and see what the hell is going on. The title of the video says, leave people, kids alone. And she not lying about that. I don't know what happened. We're here to watch it and see, but people do need to tell their kids to leave other people's kids alone, because some parents, man, I did a video about somebody a long time ago here. Somebody was picking with his daughter, and the daddy went up there and slapped him. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll go further than that too in a lot of different cases. But yeah, we're finna watch and see what the hell going on. I want to tell everybody out there that's rocking with me, I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope that everything is okay with you and your family. And I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of y'all's life. Now, when I say that, I'm only talking to those who send it back to me and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, but just not typing it out for whatever the reason may be. Other than that, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this and see what's going on. And make sure you let these kids know to chill, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see what's up before I actually just say what I got to say. Let's go.
I don't know who at the school and jumped on my baby, but I promise you they gonna have to come and see about me. Somebody gonna have to give me some answers for why they putting their hands on my baby. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep y'all hands to y'allself. My baby called me crying, telling me, Mama, I'm sorry, Mom. She called me yesterday. As soon as she got to school, she said a girl wanted to fight her. I said, Naya, leave it alone. Don't you worry about it. I said, it's gonna be all right. Don't let nobody get you out of your character. Don't let nobody get in your way of you studying, getting your education. Don't worry about what nobody says. They don't put their hands on you. So she went, I said, go and report it to somebody. She goes and she reported to somebody. They put her in ISS just to keep down the situation. Then she called me this morning crying, Ma, I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. She said, but they jumped me, and all I see her on her FaceTime is her hair balled to her scalp. I just got my baby hair done, and y'all pull her hair out to her scalp. It wasn't even that serious. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves, because this right here, I'm a pissed mama right now. I am pissed that somebody stood up.
This video about to end. You wrong for sending me this little bitty ass piece to this video telling me to find some shit about it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to find the videos that I can find if they ain't been reported or whatever the case may be. You never know about these damn TikToks and Facebooks and shit like that. But I do want to say, man, pulling a child's hair out is one of the most craziest things I done heard. I know it happens. I ain't slow. I'm just saying, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? To get pulled to the scalp at a young age, it's crazy, bro. But give me a second. Let me see what I can find, and I'll be right back. All right, so look, man, I'm back. It's a couple of other videos that I just added to this right here so we can get the full context. And I just seen the baby scalp, which is crazy. And people talking crazy to her. This was what's so crazy to me. It's people making other videos and all type of shit talking about her. I'm looking for her, and they talking about her, but I don't believe in that shit until we actually know what the hell going on. And people just react differently in certain situations. I've seen a whole bunch of weird ass shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will be devastated about their kids being home. But let's get back into it though. I just had to find these videos so we can watch them. Let's go.
Still bothering my child. I try to teach my kids to go to school, get your education. Don't worry about nothing. Keep y'all hands to yourself. Don't bother nobody. Stay out of harm's way. And y'all can put y'all hands on the wrong child. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who it is. I don't know who parent this is, but I know you're gonna see this video. This video is gonna be very reaching. But I promise you, y'all better tell y'all kids to keep their hands to themselves. Y'all going to school with a fight over boys. Y'all need to learn how to get y'all education because it's not that deep.
Oh, so it's both of
That girl
them.
don't bother nobody. I don't teach my kids to fight. She don't even know how to defend herself. And it took for y'all to jump my daughter. Y'all had to jump one.
They jumped her. I seen a little fight video, but I didn't think it was her. Hold up. I can't post that. Damn.
Hey, you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys an update, and I can tell you right now, I am really overwhelmed. Like, this situation has been above me right now.
It's multiple girls jumping a girl for sure. Damn, so she got jumped. Hell nah, boy, that will make you crash out. I just had to let y'all know, shit, I didn't see some jumping. I don't know if it's her or not, but from what I just seen, some jumping going on. Let's get back into it. That shit crazy.
I'm still trying to deal with it. Like, I'm over it, honestly. But basically, I did take her to the ER to get checked. She did complain about her leg was hurting.
Right.
They did x-rays. Nothing was found. We did go to the police station to do a report. However, when I got there, they stated that the school officer would take the proper protocol to do what he needed to do to place in that report. But when I was up there, he basically stated to me that usually when parents go, he'd been doing this situation for years, and because of previous situations, nothing happens. Once it goes through the course, and because of the kid's age and things like that, he says nothing happens. So it's like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do, how to handle the situation in an appropriate manner. You know, I don't want to go out and go meet the parents or fight nobody, no nothing. So I just really want to handle this in a civil manner. But my daughter did report the situation yesterday. She reported to 2 of the staff at the school. Tried to just diffuse the situation from it even occurring to where it has been led to. The school never called me. My daughter called me. The school never called me and told me what was going on, what had happened, or nothing. Prior to me making my post on social media, I get a call from the school principal.
They mad about that post.
He calls me and he basically states, hey, we see you making posts on social media. You're not putting out all the facts. Well, nobody never told me what all the facts is. I don't even know what's going on. It's still yet. It's now 5:13 and I have yet to receive a call leading up to the situation. So I know tomorrow's Friday, so I'm gonna wait till about maybe Monday or Tuesday or whatever to see, but I haven't gotten no information whatsoever.
It's crazy.
I don't know what happened to the other students. We don't even know who the other students are. My daughter only knows one of the students, and she is new to the school. She haven't been to school in the last 2 years, so this is like her first time actually physically being in school, and she doesn't know any of these people, so she only know one name of one person that was involved, and we really just waiting on the school with their investigation to give us an update of what they got that really happened from their point of view, or at least from their camera footage or anything of that nature. So yeah, I'm just out here waiting on answers, and the more answers I get, the more information I receive. I'll be sure to update you guys. All right, y'all. So
okay.
I'll give y'all one last update.
So basically, if they gotta do a damn investigation, that means that they don't know all of the damn facts themselves. So what the hell are they talking about? I feel like when it's a situation like this, it should have been handled accordingly. She should have been called instantly. Video footage should have been pulled instantly if they can pull it, because some people got to go through different avenues to receive the footage. But ultimately, they should have been able to have access to it just like that to get to the bottom of the whole situation. And for him to call her saying shit like that is weird. It's so damn weird to me. You posting that you don't know all of the damn facts. Well, tell me the damn facts so I can tell them to everybody else too, because I'm not gonna shut the hell up. People do not like it when you go to the social media on their ass when they got a business and shit like that. But let's get back into it here, the other updates.
Due to the fact that this situation has, like I say, has been unbearable. It's just a whole lot going on. It's a whole lot of he say, she say that's going on. I can only give what was told to me, and I'm gonna share everything with you. So basically, this whole situation occurred due to the girl wanting to fight my daughter for this boy that my daughter was walking with in school. The boy that she was walking with was the boyfriend of the girl that she was fighting. Wednesday, when she got to school, she had already reported to me that, this girl want to fight me. If she touch me, I'm going to take it there. And I'm trying to calm her down. I'm trying to talk sense into her. I'm trying to let her know, like, don't worry about it. Don't bother. Don't follow it up. Go report it to somebody. This situation was already trying to occur right when she got to school Wednesday morning. So when she got off the bus yesterday morning it was already mentioned to her from other students that was instigating, from another parent stating that other kids had instigated the situation. Because they instigated the situation, they was already alerting my daughter that these girls was coming to find her. Now, according to the other party, the mother stated that my daughter initiated this incident. My thing is, I don't even know if that's true or not, because she's saying one thing and my daughter's saying something different. So it's kind of like I'm in between, trying to listen to my daughter and trying to listen to the other party that's already heated. And that my daughter swung on her daughter first. My daughter and her was having a fair fight. There was never no jumping. The videos that I was seeing showed something totally different. So all yesterday I had been receiving messages from other parents that kids go to the school stating that they have like this group chat with these kids in it, and I guess they get these little group chats and they arguing, they just going back and forth, and they already had initiated that these girls had wanted to go fight my daughter. At this point, I'm assuming everybody's already riled up and ready to fight, because they already have this group chat going on. So of course one thing led to another. They ended up fighting. Like I said, the video I saw, other kids was jumping in. From my understanding, from what I heard, another student, I think one student got 5 days, another student was expelled, and I'm not sure what happened to the other student. Now, pertaining to my daughter, because she has ADHD, she was under a contract with the school prior to her coming back to school, and she was not to get in no trouble whatsoever, which was why they had already had her paperwork written up by the time I got there. Which states student was included in the altercation with the female student. The student violated her contract. So because she violated her contract, a lot of people was asking why was she going back to the alternative school, and that is pretty much why. That's how the system goes. And we also have an upcoming manifestation determination meeting going to be held on Tuesday, which I'm already going to know that they're going to probably place her back into the alternative school and going to say that her disability was not the cause of the situation. But that's all based upon, the people that do come in and join the meeting. Also, to my understanding, there has been a lot of back and forth over the internet between both parties. So me trying to be the bigger adult, trying to be the civilized adult in the situation, once it got reported to me, I mentioned to my daughter, leave the social media alone, don't respond to nobody. She told me like, Mom, she's saying stuff, she doing this, ignore it, leave it alone. It's gonna be like that. Just leave it alone, ignore it, don't respond to anything. There was also some posts that she made that I made her take down. So mind you, I never knew who the parents was of the situation, never knew who the little girl was. So last night around 10:30, almost 11 o'clock last night, I got a call where I got an inbox from somebody that messaged me and said, hey, call me, this is pertaining to your daughter. So when we get on the phone, she explained to me who the dad was of the little girl. I knew the dad. So around that time, the little girl that my daughter was in an altercation with, her aunt made a post. Her aunt made a post pretty much stating their side of the story. So of course, I'm responding. I'm like, y'all ain't telling me nothing. Y'all can come and talk to me. Like, to me, we end up trying to figure the whole situation out. And at the end of the day, it's just like I say, it's a whole lot of he say, she say, and I really feel like it's a whole lot of instigating that was going on, what led up to the situation to happen. I also had shared a post wherein the little girl was saying some things that I disapproved of that my daughter sent me, that I ended up removing because the aunt ended up talking to me and was stating to me that the little girl was scared. She was getting a whole lot of backlash. A lot of people was making threats to her. And granted, I don't want that for anybody. I don't wish none of that on my worst enemy. I'm not that kind of person. Even though the situation went totally ugly, I'm still not that kind of person, because at the end of the day, I got to be humble. I can't just be out here just being crazy in the head and just crashing out over a situation that is really now is beyond my control, because what happened, and what was done was done. But I hate that it happened. Me and the aunt basically came to some type of understanding where we was able to talk, like two adults about the situation. However, due to my platforms and the responses that's coming back, it's kind of making them feel like they got to come at me based off of what's going on and what's being said in my comments. Which, like I explained, I don't condone any of that. I'm not entertaining anything that is negative. I'm just stating what was given to me and what was told to me, and that's it. Hate the situation went like it did. I wish that, we all could have just talked like civilized adults, but at this point, it's like a whole lot had been said that shouldn't even been said. Like, I feel like everybody should have played an adult role in the situation. I felt like, the mother was coming for me based off of the information that I provided, but I only provided the information that I received. But because she was monitoring my page and reading the comments, it was upsetting her to see people bash her child, which I totally get it. At the end of the day, I'm not the one bashing your child. I didn't say anything bad about your child. I'm just stating what was going on, what was being said, and that's it. Really, at this point, only thing I can do is just see what's going to be taken from this point on. Like, I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I don't want to make this situation no more messier than what it already is. At this point, like I stated, it's just a whole lot of he say, she say. It's a whole lot of back and forth, and it's a whole lot of stuff that I really don't got time for. Like, I'm not going to get into no type of drama based off of the situation. I can't let the situation get the best of me. Only thing I can do right now is move forward, and that's just me being the bigger person. That's me being a parent. A lot of people saying, you know, oh, I did this, I do this, I do that. At the end of the day, I can't get myself in trouble. I can't afford it. I have to have a mindset, and I have to do what's right. And the best thing that I could do, what is right, is pretty much handle the situation by protocol.
An assault. The system is not going to, has not in the past done anything with fights that we have taken to DJJ to get any type of anything from them. So all the reports that I've taken up there to DJJ, I can do a report, I will do a report on that and say that, you know, we press out and I send it up to DJJ and you just wait to hear from them. I'm just saying what has happened in the past. So I don't know if this is a good year. This will be my first one to send it up there. So I don't know what's going to happen. They might have some new people up there. I don't know.
Right now, she was on contract violation. We got to go back and watch the video. So right now, principal said we
Even though she reported the situation yesterday to keep this from happening?
we have to call you. So she's pending. Right now, it's pending.
That's crazy as hell.
She reported this yesterday.
I don't know what happened between today, that's when that's today, yesterday. So you reported her, but at some point this morning you walked up to her, and that's kind of null and void because you I don't know. I'm just giving you
I get you.
Right. That's why I'm asking what happened. I'll have to pull a video on both sides and figure out, what happened with all of them. Is anybody that I can speak to?
Any witnesses now was around?
You can talk to how many you can get to it and she knows how.
And if when you finish this, open right there.
So did she walk up to her or not? It's confusing me now. They still didn't have to jump her though.
No, this is first.
No,
what you mean?
She been out from a discipline standpoint.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she's not trying to school last year.
Right, yeah, I went through that before.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna use that against her.
The reason I say that change of placement is because she was on a contract. She came back and gave me in trouble.
Right,
So,
right.
We hold the right to change of placement back to contract.
I understand.
Again, I gotta take out some. So right now, that's what we're looking at. If anything changes over the next few days, I'm gonna call you regardless.
Okay.
To let you know what we found, video, everything.
You think that call to be today, or you gotta give you some time?
Hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be able to call you. But I got my regular daily stuff, and I got a full video on her. The other lady, I got to save all the videos.
Gotcha.
I got to pull a little video.
Okay. Got your hands full. It's understandable.
I ain't gonna tell you today when it probably will be today.
Okay.
But hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow I'll have something for you.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna hold y'all hands when I say this, so I need everybody to come to the front.
Respectfully, please stop tagging me in other people's videos that's being negative or speaking negative about the situation, because I could care less to hear about it. I don't entertain the negativity and I don't care for the negativity. To clear up the rumors, I never got on this internet to lie. I have no reason to lie. What do I gain from lying? What I can and will say is that I shared what was given to me by my daughter. I also have a posted video that I spoke about what the other parent has said to me versus what other parents have reached out and told me in regards to this whole entire situation. Which I have stated that there was a whole lot of he say, she say, and that the other parent was telling me something totally different than what my daughter was saying. As a mother, I'm supposed to listen to my child, and I don't feel that there's no wrong or no law for that. However, with this entire situation, for those that are saying, oh, your daughter was the aggressor, she started this, make it make sense to me. She reported this the day before, which was that Wednesday, to 2 people. My husband spoke with the principal. I never spoke to him in regards to the situation. He even stated that my daughter reported this twice. There's people saying, oh, your daughter wasn't jumped, it was a fair fight, and she just took a L. Why were other students also expelled? Now, upon me making the posts about the situation, I never once got up here was nasty. I never got up here once lied. I only shared what was given to me. I never bashed the mother nor her child. However, the mother did something totally different. The entire time, she was aware of who I was. She was looking at my posts, reading the comments. Not once came to me and saying, you know, hey, let's talk about this, what's going on. I'm the mother of this, so that we can put this together and see what we can come up with and why this situation has occurred. It took for somebody else to make a post and screenshot that she was under my post, and she was being very nasty and very negative. Even while I was still trying to remain humble and speak to her with sense, and like, you know, you never told me nothing, I didn't know what was going on, I wasn't aware of any of this. As stated in another video, I spoke with the aunt, which the aunt comes to me and was telling me more information that was provided to me. The school have yet to call. I never heard nothing from the school in regards of the situation. Other than that, they will call me either that Thursday or Friday, and I still have yet to receive a call from them. Other than the meeting to be in place for my daughter. I never said that my daughter was innocent in this situation, and I even made a Facebook post saying that both parties played a role and that they both were wrong. One thing about me, I'm a mother before anything, and I'm going to definitely keep it 100. I'm not going to hold my daughter's hands if she played a role. If she need to be held accountable, I will hold my daughter accountable.
Okay.
But for others to get on here and project their theory and to say that I got on here and lied, not once did I lie about anything. It'll make it make sense to me as to why did my daughter report this twice before the situation occurred, let alone they failed to take the situation seriously if they knew that it was an ongoing situation. So people were sharing posts what my daughter had made. So when the aunt reached out to me on Saturday, me and her had a talk. She reached out to me and she was showing me messages of what my daughter was posting. I made my daughter take those posts down. She said, Mom, the other girl is making posts. I said, ignore it. I said, just because she makes a post doesn't mean you have to respond. Right. At this point, grant me some peace because I'm only doing what I can do as a mother, and y'all want to knock me for that. Then it was also said that my daughter was pretty much in alternative school for fights. Mind you, she was doing virtual for the last 3 years. This has happened to be her first really year going back to school physically with other kids other than being in an alternative school. So of course she wanted this year to be a turnaround for her. She liked the feel of being in school. She wanted to be able to be around other kids. She wanted to be able to be on a basketball team. She wanted to even be on the dance team. She was excited about going to school. So in my perspective, she was doing what she had to do to try to stay out of trouble, which was why she reported this the day before. Of course, the situation did not play out in her favor. Does that make it right for her hair to get pulled out from her scalp? Absolutely not. Found out from the mother that tagged me in a post stating about her daughter had her hair pulled out. I didn't know her daughter's hair was pulled out. She never wanted to try to even talk to me. Even when I was trying to speak politely, trying to talk to her with some sense under the post, she still failed to shut me out and say that she didn't want to hear nothing else from me. She wanted to go get her lawyer, and the only thing she wanted to do is sue me for my platform, and I would be hearing from her lawyer. I did my part. So because she failed to speak with me and the aunt decided to talk and speak, and she spoke on her behalf. Even when I shared a post about the little girl when she was making posts about my daughter, I removed those posts because the aunt came back to me and said that baby was getting backlash. And I'm like, I don't want that. I said, I feel bad. I don't want this baby getting backlash due to this whole situation. I also also told the aunt that I felt like based off of the information that she provided, based off the information that I had, that this entire situation was instigated, and it was instigated by other kids. I had another parent that reached out to me on Friday night that stated that there was a group chat that I've also stated in another post. There was a group chat with these kids arguing. Apparently, my daughter said she's not in this group chat. So I was trying to get the receipts from this group chat where it was stated that the little girl was looking for my daughter. Her and her friend was looking for my daughter when she got off the bus that day. Which was also explained why that everyone, all those kids was able to have their phones out recording because it was already planned. In my eyes, just to advocate for my child, if she reported it the day before and then it happened the next day, I mean, make it make sense to me. Everyone saying that there was a fair fight, then why are other kids that was involved have been expelled as well? The fight still should not have happened, and it wasn't fair on either party. My daughter is not no more innocent than the other party's daughter.
I love she's saying what she's saying about her daughter too. Like holding her accountable shows a lot of, matureness in her. Because a lot of people don't really want to hear shit when it comes to their kids, just like the other lady don't want to hear nothing. Well, she didn't want to hear nothing, but I would understand that too as well, because you already done took it to the internet, and once you go to the internet, it's hard to come back from anything, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, we don't know what the hell didn't happen. We don't know how it happened, what it led up to it. I ain't here to pick no sides. I ain't here to talk about people's kids and shit. It's just the nature of the video. Like, we going to have to say something. But I just want to say, people doing text messages, looking for each other, talking bad about each other, it never will end well. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to hold the school accountable the most, because I don't give a damn who was looking for who and who did what. Once something like that takes place, they need to be contacting the parents, letting them know both of them cannot come back to school until they can come to a mutual agreement to go ahead and move forward with their school, the activities that they do, anything that's associated with school, you know what I'm saying? But to let this go on, let them meet up, let them see each other and shit like that, just think what's up, I like it when these schools take the proper protocol, the proper steps to actually avoid them from meeting and intertwining in any type of way. And the best way to do that is to contact both parents, let both parents know what's going on, and ask them, do they want to settle this in between themselves? Because a simple conversation could have stopped all of this shit. But hey, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that she holding herself accountable. She's retracting certain statements. I just love the way that she's moving in this instance. Because some people, they'll be wrong as hell and don't give a damn about being wrong, you feel me? But let's get back into it though.
Either party. My daughter is not no more innocent than the other party's daughter. They both, to me, play engaging roles wherein one was saying something to agitate the other that it riled up to this incident happening. End of the day, only thing I can do is listen to my child. I listened to the other party, even when they was being nasty, and I still tried to put the pieces to the puzzle to make it all make sense as to why did it still occur. Let alone this situation was over a boy that was the other girl's boyfriend, not my daughter's boyfriend. To me, no matter who started the situation, both kids should have been in school getting their education and not worrying about no boy. Even when my daughter called me and she was apologizing, I felt she was so apologizing because she knows how hard I stay on her about going to school, doing what you're supposed to do, learning how to ignore situations, learning to not let people get the best of you. If she happened to have started the fight, I don't feel like she started the whole situation. As I said, both kids played a role. Nobody is innocent. Both girls should look at the situation as never to let this happen again. Never let nobody get the best of you, that it has to lead to this. I came into knowing with the situation as humble as I most possibly can, as respectfully as I most possibly can. I never engaged with anything that was negative. I never intended for anything negative to transpire with the situation. Only thing right now that I can honestly do is move forward and still be there for my daughter. I still have to work on her getting her hair back, just as well as the other mother has to do the same. I've been considerate of both situations since day one. Even when the aunt was saying how bad the baby was afraid to go back to school, I feared for that for her. I felt where she was coming from. Because in one other incident, I have always been considerate, not just of my story side, my daughter's side, but of the other child's side as well. For people to get on here and try to make this narrative and act as if I lied or act as if I hid something, I never did. Just say you didn't hear that in the video. Just say you didn't see that video. Where is that video? Because I stated all the facts. If you follow me on Facebook, I also made a post and I stated both parties was wrong. If my daughter is wrong, I'm going to hold her hand and be accountable for her. I'm not going to say, oh, well, my child didn't do this and my child didn't take up for her. Is she wrong? Wrong is wrong. And what is left for a parent to do? That parent is going to stand behind her child as I'm supposed to stand behind mine. Now, this is my last post in regards to that. And if anybody else feel any type of way, whatever, please go ahead and just go on and stand on the other side, because I don't have time. And if you come over here with any negativity, I promise you will be blocked. My block game strong, and I'll be sending everybody to the block party. At the end of the day, this whole situation has been unbearable, and it has been a lot. Now, you can take what you want from this, and you can take it and you can run with it. I said what I said, and I stand on it. And at this very moment, I got to still push. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you all that have had a concern, that reached out, that's willing to want to send something for my daughter, whether it's for her hair, any kind of contributions, gifts, whatever. I greatly appreciate each and every last one of you. There is a link inside of my bio. It is I think it's called Spot Fund. I'm not familiar with the GoFund or any type of fund, but I did create one on yesterday, and it is inside of my bio for anyone that is willing or wanted to contribute anything to the situation. Like I said, whatever it is, we appreciate it, and we didn't expect for it to blow up the way that it did, but we are very appreciative of whatever it is that you guys are willing and wanting to send. We also have a P.O. box for those that are wanting to send her gifts. I will put that inside of the captions. I will also place it inside of the comments, but foremost, everything else is listed inside of my bio. And once again, I greatly appreciate each and every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. God.
Well, that's the end of that video, man. I just simply want to say, man, when it comes to these kids, you know, a lot of people don't have no understanding, and it's understandable because I'm one of those people, but I do want to hear both sides of the situation because I will crash out, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do that. So I would rather get the full side before things go the way that they shouldn't go, or, you know, how people think they shouldn't go. But ultimately, you know, I'm glad that she held her child accountable. I'm glad that she retracted statements, like I said before, and ultimately, you know, hopefully she can move on. I know her hair will grow back. She can get it reattached. So many different things that she can do. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you know, I do hate that this did have to happen. But it's a life lesson. And it's a teachable moment for the parents as well to not just simply go off of what you hear and try to, you know, take the time out to listen. But like I said before, that shit is easier said than done. Because when it comes to people's children, all better judgment goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, I done said what I had to say about everything. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. And we're going to talk about this in the comment section. And I will be talking to y'all later on another video as well. All right.